because Ben Richards is not the money necessarily. Like he doesn't care about the getting like $1 billion. He wants to save his family.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Good, good, excellent.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you and to talk about this movie, The Running Man. You were familiar with the book, like the novel by Stephen King, and did you watch the 1987 version of it?
I didn't watch the movie because I knew we were doing something very different. But I did read the book and I loved the book and I thought it was fantastic and scary how Stephen King had set it in 2025, which was really cool and really interesting. And so, yeah, I was really, really excited after I read the book to do the movie.
Yeah, interesting because your character throughout the movie, like you're helping someone that you barely knew.
Mhm.
How do you do that in your life? Like you help people that kind of I don't
I
know.
yeah, I try to. I try to, because sometimes you don't have to know the person to see that someone could use and I've been helped so much in my life by so many different people that really didn't have to. And so yeah, you always want to give back as much as you can.
Yeah, that's something that I love about your character is that because he's doesn't matter like because he doesn't want to kill him, but he wants to help him to
Yeah.
accomplish that $1 billion.
Yeah.
So what do you do for $1 billion?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I, I don't know if I would get hunted down by people. I don't know if I would go through what Ben's going through, but I also haven't been in his position. He's kind of backs against the wall and he's trying to save his family. And I think for a lot of us, it's hard to imagine, and hopefully most of us never are in that position, but I get a sense there's very little you wouldn't do, to save your family. Like, because Ben Richards is not the money necessarily. Like, he doesn't care about the getting like $1 billion. He wants to save his family, and he thinks this is his only option and his only choice. And as a husband and as a father, I think he feels that he's doing what he has to do. And so I understand that definitely. And so maybe I would under those circumstances.
Exactly. And how was like work with Edgar Wright?
It was the best. This is the perfect film for Edgar because he blends light and dark so well. He can take really heavy material and really honor that heaviness and darkness, but also find the fun in it. And this is a thriller, but it's so much fun at the same time. And I think he was the perfect person to bring it to life.
Amazing. Daniel, this is the time that I have with you. My son told me to say hello to you because he watched All Americans.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time. Bye.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye bye. Hi, Jamie.
How are you?
I'm doing fine and you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you and to talk about the Running Man.
The Running Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should do a Running Woman movie,
Hey, I'm down for it.
right?
Keep up the stamina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Amazing. So, were you familiar with like the novel? And did you watch the movie? You're not even born when the movie came out, but
No,
did you
so
watch the movie afterwards?
because my mom loved the original film, right? And I remember telling her, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to play Ben Richards' wife, and she was like, I don't remember that being in the film. Are you sure that did they make up I said no. And so then going to look at the novel and seeing, oh, okay, this movie very much so is more so honoring and bringing to life the original the book itself, right? Whereas the film more so was inspired by kind of situation, right? And so then this has been like such a wonderful journey to get to see the ways in which Edgar is honoring both the original film and the book, but then also subverting both and putting him and Michael putting their own spin on it, so that it really resonates with us today. Yeah.
Amazing. How's work with Edgar?
I love Edgar. That's my guy. No, he as a filmmaker, I was so impressed with the way in which like he has every shot figured out to a T before we step on that set, right? But even in that, there's still the ability to invite us in to the collaboration process and figure out, well, what does it look like when these characters step foot, when these actors step foot and live in this space? But he's also just like a good like mentor and teacher, and I'm learning a lot from him.
Yeah, I love him and I love all his movies. So this one
Yeah,
for me was an amazing one
because
as
he's one of
well.
the few that knows how to really play with tone and genre and keep you on your toes. And I think Running Man does a really really good job of that. And yeah, really shines a light on him. I think in a big way.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about your character, Shayla, and she's the mother. She kind of supports Ben on this crazy journey. How was it like for you to play her and get into acting and collaborate with Glen Powell?
Glen's the best, man. I loved how much time was made and catered to really building out this family unit and our chemistry, right? He could have spent so much time just in his rehearsals for all the fight sequences, action sequences, but he really carved out time to make sure that what we built and what we put on that screen people could believe and buy into, because they are the heart. They're his heartbeat. They're the reason why he decides to sacrifice and go on this run and go on this hunt. And so that opportunity to get to build out a woman in that way, where we're rooting for her and we're rooting for her man that's taking on this risk. Yeah, I enjoyed the process thoroughly.
Yes, it's amazing. And what do you do for $1 billion? Do you do na running like that?
You know what? If my mother was in danger, I would do it. You know, I think that's the person in my life where it's like, yeah, for $1 billion to save my mama, I'd run. If that's gonna save her, for sure.
Yes, absolutely. It's a crazy running, but all good. Jayme, this is the time that I have with you. So nice to meet you, and thank you so much for your time and a lot of success for you.
Thank you so much. Have a
Bye
good
bye.
day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye bye. If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos.